All right.
All right. What do we have today?
First order of business. Yes. One of my friends the other day said I was addicted to video games. Oh, just because I come home and do something every day until 4 in the morning, all of a sudden I'm addicted.
Bro, he had the Switch, the Nintendo Switch.
I saw that.
Dang. That's either. Yeah, he looks like he hasn't slept in a while.
I know. I feel like I just have some flashbacks.
Yup.
I used to do that. FIFA, PS3. Oh my god, good days. FIFA Ultimate Team.
Yeah, those are the life. That's the life. The video game life, bro.
I know you're like me. You'll be sitting at home playing games, and then somewhere in the house you hear. Your first thought is, I think somebody's breaking into my house. But then your very next thought is, okay, but I'm playing online. And I'm live streaming. I can't just pause. So, this is how I die. Now, a non-gamer would look at that and be like, see, you're addicted. But any of y'all that are gamers know that's a normal situation. So I'm going to share some stories that people on the outside looking in, they're going to be like, bro, you're clearly addicted. But anybody who's a gamer, they're going to hear these stories and be like, bro, that's totally normal. This is very relatable. For example, kids would go to sleep with toys. I would go to sleep with a video game magazine. I would even take video game magazines to school because why not? History book, math book, Game Informer magazine. My parents didn't have money like that to be buying video games.
Yeah, it said Final Fantasy, I think, on the cover.
Oh, interesting.
All the time because them things were expensive. But the rule was whenever they bought me games, I had to share the games with my sister. The one-player adventure games like Zelda, she didn't like to play, but she liked to watch. Oh, look under that bush. Football, tennis, sports games. Me and my sister love.
Yo, you ever play Zelda?
No.
Yeah. Haven't got around to it either yet, but I mean, I've seen it.
To play those together. One time we were at this tennis game. I'm sitting at home. Bing bong. It's one of those situations where you're home and you hear the doorbell and you think the other person's going to get the door. Look out the window. It's the UPS man. And I yell, Deka, our game's here. Get the door. You have to sign for it.
Are these older games? I would usually go to the store by myself.
I'm not kidding with you guys when I tell you that I kicked in a full action movie.
Yeah, I know what you mean. GameStop, bro. They used to be big.
No, I remember going to the store specifically and going through an array of different CDs and being like, oh my god, this looks so interesting. Oh my god, this is so interesting as well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Browsing. Yeah, they had the demos too back in the day.
Yes, I remember that.
You could just go in and you could just pretty much play every game in the store.
I remember that.
Not every, but you know, a lot of them.
Yes, I remember that. Good times. Good times. Absolutely good times.
Yeah. Damn, this video turned into Transformers. I was like, dang, halfway through the video. I was like, yo, is that Bumblebee? Dang.
I'm flying.
Well, it won't necessarily be Bumblebee, only because apart from the color yellow, that looks like Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, but he can turn to other cars outside of just...
I agree.
They've shown him turning into other cars.
Yeah, but primarily, isn't he like a muscle car?
In the movies, but that's just because people
even
like
in
muscle cars.
Cartoons, like I'm thinking about Transformers Armada. Transformers Armada, you had Minicons, Decepticons. Minicons were these small bots, and Decepticons and Autobots were fighting for them primarily because Minicons were key to who would win the war. And in that show, if I'm not wrong, Hotshot was... No, Bumblebee. No. Never mind. So, there was no Bumblebee in Transformers Armada. There was Hotshot, who basically was Bumblebee in the movies.
I can see that. I just remember there being other cars outside of just Mustang. I know that he transformed because he was actually I think a lower value car, and then eventually he switched.
My game is in there. I just blacked out. We've been waiting for this game for so long, and it was a Friday. So if we didn't get the game today, we knew we were going to have to wait until Monday. Pull over right now. Beep 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 beep. And And I saw the look on his face, and then I realized how much of a crazy person I must have looked like. So then I toned it down a few levels because I realized I was at an 11. This man waited till the last minute and then turned onto the freeway. How this dude came to drop off the game on Monday. Totally relatable, right? And I'm not the only person that's ever chased down a UPS or Amazon or FedEx, right? Okay, here's a...
Yeah, bro, Grand Theft Auto in real life. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, I've never done it. Like I said, I always go to the store, buy it in person, so never done it.
I mean, bro,
I did not have that experience. Maybe you do.
I mean, only after Grand Theft Auto, bro. You gotta get Grand Theft Auto and you gotta do it in real life.
True.
Another story. So I have this famous friend. She said she doesn't want to be named in the video, so we're gonna keep her anonymous. We bonded over a lot of video games, but more specifically, Pikmin. Can we all get together and tweet
all of them are, right?
All of them are.
Yeah.
Nintendo of America and tell them to make a patch for the new Pikmin to make the multiplayer online? It's... What year are we in? So whenever both of our schedules were clear for a weekend, she would pack a bunch of clothes in a suitcase, she'd come over, put her stuff in the guest room, and we would play Pikmin all weekend long. But this one time in particular, she comes over, we're playing Pikmin, I'm used to her play style, and she's just doing things differently. Patience is just like, urgh. So the next morning at breakfast, it was very awkward. So I decided to address the elephant in the room. So, we need to talk. Okay. Is there anything you want to, I don't know, tell me? About what? It's just you have these new moves, and have you been playing with someone else? I just think it's best if we started playing with other people. You wait till now to tell me this? I've been saving myself for you. I haven't played with anybody else. What happened to us? How could you do this to me? This felt like we were having one of those relationship conversations. And I'm sure that's happened to all the gamers out there watching this. Right? Question mark? And outsiders would look at me like I'm some kind of crazy addict for talking like this. But I'm not. I'm listening to myself, and it doesn't sound like I'm selling my point. Signs... You're addicted. You need to have 5 or more of these signs in 1 year to be considered to have a problem. You long for isolation. Okay, I'm just a hermit, so I don't know if that has any merit. You get headaches from staring at the screen.
I'll be honest, I feel like a lot of online surveys and surveys like that are like really vague and could fit to like a lot of people. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I'm like, I don't know. Some of these...
You never know.
Yeah. Like, these are too vague just off of the first two.
Seek isolation, yeah.
That's like a lot of... That's introverts, so...
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Why would someone seek isolation?
Not necessarily because of...
Yeah, there's so many different factors that one would.
It could be something that's going on in their life or just anything, honestly.
But maybe one's talking about a combination of all these factors. Well, let's hear it.
Yeah, true. We'll have to hear all of them.
Yeah,
and
let's listen to...
and then decide.
What all 4 pointers here are.
Yeah, because the first two didn't have really to do with video games.
I agree.
Screen too long. I mean, okay. You know, when you
screen
get a
too
new
long.
game,
Okay.
the frame rate is different. You know,
anything.
my head be hurting. You start smelling like a homeless man because you stopped grooming yourself.
That still had nothing to do
It
with...
starts affecting your schooling or work.
Yeah, schooling and work.
You can't stop when you say you're going to stop.
I can see. Okay. Schooling especially. Gaming. I used to play a lot of FIFA. At least back in 2012, 13. It did affect my schooling. I'll give it that.
You're a video game addict, bro, according to this.
I mean, that was just one point, though.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know.
Else, you're in denial by having an addiction. Okay, listen. I didn't come on here to attack myself. I think what we can conclude is I'm not an addict, guys, okay? I never looked at gaming as an escape from my reality. Reality was just always something that got in the way of my gaming. And that's totally something an addict would never say. Right?
Swoozie.